Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with more of the Legend of Vox Machina. Last time we took down the blue dragon Brim Scythe. Good job, guys. And they were made the protectors of the land and given their very own keep. But we were also introduced to Silas and Lila Briarwood, two very menacing characters. And Jason on Patreon let me know that Lila has the same voice actress as Azula from Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's pretty cool. And I'm excited to catch up with our heroes. Check out Patreon if you want to join me in the full reaction down in the description below. And leave a like, really helps with the channel. And let's get started. His entire family? That's a hardcore origin story.
Bad dream?
Is there any other kind?
That nightgown, though. And that's what he meant by return to respectability. He used to be part of a important family.
Good morning, everybody.
Why is she yelling?
Oh,
Why is she yelling?
Morning, Vex.
7 to 2.
I never agreed to this stupid game.
Dick punch.
You could all benefit from some well-practiced restraint.
Emotions aren't meant to be bottled up. Maybe you should cut loose once in a while.
You don't want to see him cut loose, do you?
Fucking door.
Oh, these old hinges are rusted. Grog, give it a little shove.
Yep, 1 sec.
Uriel expects you at his dinner.
Oh shit, that's tonight.
Finally, a proper evening of protocol and civilized
Finally.
conversation.
Want to be my date? I promise to be on my best worst behavior.
Oh, I'm okay.
Lady Allura, we appreciate the gravity of the situation and will present ourselves with the utmost dignity.
Dick punch.
Good one.
7 to 3.
5.
5. He caught up.
Oh yeah, that was a three-pointer. You see, the rules of ball tag are as complex as they are.
My balls. Wow.
Remember what we practiced.
His
be reserved, be
glistening
charming,
crotch.
protocol.
Well, the Briarwoods will have an advantage.
Vox Machina, champions of justice, hunters of dragons, destroyers of chastity.
Right. Let's
Gasp.
get together.
He's smashing the glasses. Doofus.
You want to get freaky with me?
I just asked where the privy was.
Even
From Whitestone, Lord Silas and Lady Delilah Briarwood.
Are they the ones who killed his family? Oh, shit. Back down. Make sure they don't see you. Holy shit.
Percy, what's wrong?
Why don't I make myself scarce and slip into their chambers? See if I can figure out what they're up to.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
You're gonna get murdered.
But in case of trouble, we should have a safe word.
Shenga.
Okay. My safe word's mommy.
Mommy. Oh,
Somehow
boy.
you guys look worse every time we see you. Where's Vax?
Rude.
He has the squirts.
I see. Delightful. Well, if you'll follow me.
Delightful. God damn.
Shit's about to get real.
Someone calm him. Keep your identity a secret. Use it to your advantage.
And Empress Solda Taldore.
Percy. Percy. Percy.
He's just staring like a perv.
Percy.
Oh.
I say you just walk over to the Briarwoods, say hello to break the ice, then punch him in the face.
Rog.
Grog, no.
I don't hate Grog's idea.
No, no,
We
no.
have to wait.
Oh. Synchronizing his footsteps. Wow. Finesse. You still got that toothpick? Oh.
the bloody hell? Fucking snake!
That's not a toothpick.
I've heard dark rumors about Whitestone. They say no one travels in or out of your lands. Perhaps I might be forced to send a garrison of troops to check on your city.
You won't need to do that.
Oh, hands off, hands off. Oh, come on, you have the Force, too?
You are right. There's no need.
In fact, Whitestone needs to be protected.
Did no one catch that?
Woohoo! Nice catch.
Have we met before?
Those are beautiful beads. I have a set just like it, you know.
Beads? I've never once seen you.
Oh. 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 Thanks for sharing. Snake's back. False bottom?
Have you heard how we became caretakers of Whitestone? The Girolos abdicated. They grew bored of ruling, and after their children raided the treasury,
Crap.
they abandoned their people to rot. It was a lovely dinner. We especially enjoyed the company. So refined.
Whoa.
Excuse us for a moment. What did we say about emotions?
They murdered my entire family.
It's someone want to give Vex a heads up? Vax?
We got
Vax.
what we came for.
Whispered one.
Crap. Oh, you're gonna keep it? What was that? Shit.
Oh, beg your pardon. Just turning down your bed.
Out the window. Out something. Get out.
Be right back.
Oh, man. Oh, that he's more use
Why didn't you tell us?
under
I've tried to
their
tell
control.
many of-
Wait, Vax is up there. What if he needs help?
Plus he's got the squirts.
Okay, I'll distract
no,
you.
he doesn't.
You go. Pull my beads.
Oh.
Love. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my god. Give me a tug.
But I can show you something special. Woo!
You look delicious.
Oh, what the f-
Come now, let's get this over with.
Did he just make a vampire out of him?
Vax.
We lost the ticket? Screw it. Grog?
Come here, Fox Dick.
Did he say, come here, Fox Dick?
Would you look at that, dear? It's the pup who survived, all grown up.
Jeez.
Step off, bitch.
No one kills Fox but me.
No one kills Vox.
Come on, please.
Oh, right, we have a healer. I forgot.
Thanks, Pickle.
Oh.
Oh shit, that ain't good.
No kidding.
My blade thirsts.
He's gonna slice you to pieces. What the heck? It gets stronger. It gets... Oh. Scanlan. Oh my god. And we're out here dying.
Hold on, Grog.
He's gonna go after her. Or she will. Bolt at... Nothing.
Gods can't help you now.
Holy shit.
Your belongings are here.
I'll drive, thank you.
Stop them! No! I had them.
No, no, you did not. It's okay, we have another shot.
Let them slip away.
Percy.
I didn't.
They left? They left him? Oh, Percy.
Why were the Briarwoods here? What were they after?
What the heck is...
Answer me. Now.
What the actual fuck?
Holy shit, Percy, what are you doing?
Percy, stop!
What the heck? No one's gonna stop him?
Halt right there! Guards! Arrest Vox Machina!
They loved me in there. Oh, I was on fire. Fuck.
Fuck.
I know that you're thinking about me. Ow. Put on my motherfucking beats. Put on my motherfucking beats.
Wow. Oh god, that anal bead song. So ridiculous. I think Scanlan and his songs are going to continue to be a great source of entertainment going forward though. But I'm glad I don't work in a professional work setting because I'm going to be singing that to myself for quite a while. Meanwhile though, dang it. Our team had a clean slate, newfound respectability, and now it's all gone already. I would think that Uriel would hear them out because they're the protectors of the realm. But he is unfortunately under the control of Silas on this one thing to protect Whitestone. I wonder what the limits are of that brainwashing and what ways there are to break that brainwashing. But yeah, when the Briarwoods were introduced at the end of the last episode, I didn't know there was a personal connection within our group, so I thought we'd have a bit of a slow play for this storyline. Like, we would know who the real villains were, but our team wouldn't. But them having this personal connection with Percy is also really compelling. One thing though, as much as I'm invested in this arc, I also kind of want to see our characters do like unimportant things, like Percy teaching our group how to blend in with high society, and how this game of ball tag started, and more explanation of the character dynamics. I guess I'd have to watch the full-length campaigns to really get it, but I'm also invested in reacting to this show, so that's not happening anytime soon, sadly. But yeah, all these characters have really, really great moments. Vax is cool as heck. His infiltration of the Briarwoods room was awesome. So much finesse. I guess the term is technically dexterity, right? But yeah, I didn't have time to edit and do this commentary till a few days after I posted this on Patreon, so Hexbold pointed out on Patreon that the snake Vax summoned has an eye patch, so it's literally a one-eyed trouser snake, which is just hilarious. But I am worried about Vax though, because in this world, do you become a vampire once you're bitten by a vampire? Because he was obviously bitten. Hexbold also pointed out another thing, which is that there was a scene where Silas has no reflection. I totally missed it until I went back and checked it out. But interestingly, Lila still showed up in the mirror, so only he is a vampire and she isn't. But yeah, even if Vax is not a vampire now, he was still given the same sort of brainwashing that Silas did to Uriel, except we don't know what the command was. It actually seems like Silas left him alive on purpose and that the command will probably activate at a most critical juncture to cripple the team from the inside. I have to imagine that the Order can't go against his true nature that much though, right? Hopefully. Like, Silas couldn't tell him to like murder his friends and his sister in their sleep, right? It probably has to be something that he doesn't have like a strong conscious exception to. And maybe it depends on the strength of someone's, the character's will as well. Like, what is Vax's constitution? Is that the right stat for resisting something like this? Roll a natural 20 to resist brainwashing. I don't know. Also, the book that Vax took from the chest, is it still on him? Because we didn't see Silas or Lila take it back from him. So I think he managed to keep it. And so we'll see. We'll learn more about that in the coming episode. He noticed something called the Whispered One. I wonder what that's about. But then, yeah, back at the party, I kept wanting Percy to calm down and not reveal himself, but it seemed like the Briarwoods figured out who he was pretty soon anyway, and they taunted him into making a scene. His hair used to not be white in the flashback, so I was hoping maybe they wouldn't recognize him. But I also understand Percy's anger and obsession, seeing the people who slaughtered his family right in front of him, lying about his family. I really wanted him to keep it together, but I also understand him not being able to. There was also a moment earlier in the episode when Vex says that Percy should not bottle up his emotions and could cut loose once in a while, and I said, you don't want to see him cut loose, do you? And I was pretty much just joking, but holy crap. He didn't tell them his backstory before this episode, and he's got a darker side that none of the team knew he had and had ever seen him exhibit before. But yeah, that fight was intense though. Silas has this ridiculous strength, and then he has this blood sword as well, as if being a vampire wasn't enough. And Lila has a host of different magical powers. It was 2-on-6, and we still got our asses handed to us. And I say us as if I'm part of the team. Even the bullet that Percy used on Silas did do damage, but Silas just healed right up. And then Grog's ball tag didn't even make Silas flinch. He's just too powerful. And I think the team is lucky to get away with their lives, but Percy can't see reason right now. He was yelling at Keyleth for putting up those vines between them and the Briarwoods when it saved Pike's life. He yells at her for letting them get away, and he thinks he had them on the ropes. It's perfectly understandable that he's lost his cool, but he's lost his grip on reality as well, so he'll need his friend's support to get through this, I'm sure. And then the way Percy went after Desmond, I assume Desmond must have some information, but there was a way to get that information that wasn't shooting off his hand, right? Percy put on that witch doctor mask and a dark energy was emanating from within him. I don't know what the heck that was about. And he does ask the question that was on my mind though. Why did Silas and Lila travel outside of Whitestone now to meet with Uriel? They've been at Whitestone for a while now, ever since Percy was still young when they slaughtered his family, so why now? And Silas brainwashed Uriel into helping protect Whitestone. Is there an active threat to them that he wants Uriel's help with? And is it something Vox Machina can make use of? The thing is, though, Desmond was ready to get the Briarwoods out of there, and Silas threw him off the coach, which means that whatever information Desmond can give up, it's not going to be useful to Vox Machina, or worse, it could be information fed to Desmond to trap anyone coming after them. So, frustrating. Anyway, heck of an episode. Just some character moments that were fun that I wanted to mention. Vex and Grog playing ball tag was super fun. And I kind of live for Allura's disgust or disappointment at Vox Machina and at Scanlan's song. And as previously mentioned, Keyleth saved Pike's life, and you all know by now that I already love Keyleth. She's just out there doing her best with her like cheery disposition and her low tolerance for alcohol. And I'm not turning on Percy at all for ripping into her, because I understand the situation. But she looked so hurt, and I hope he does apologize at some point once his head is clearer. And while Pike didn't take a fatal attack, she did get hit by Lila's magic at one point. Delilah. I've been calling her Lila because that's the first thing she was called on the show. Yeah, her magic seemed to pierce Pike. I was surprised there wasn't more damage to her body, but it cracked her necklace. And from Pike's reaction, it seems like it's a really important, like maybe it's the kind of like source of her powers kind of thing. If so, yikes, we're gonna have problems, because we already couldn't stand a chance against them when it was 2 versus 6. And yeah, the Briarwoods seemed to think that Pike was a specific danger to them. Maybe it was her powers that they're weak against. Maybe she has a natural affinity. I don't know, but we'll need to get her powers back if it is in fact the necklace is the source of her power. A funny thing in this episode was that doors continued to be the enemy of Vox Machina. Even in their own keep, they couldn't open the door and had to have Grog destroy it. Super fantastic. One thing I noticed was that Vex was consistently the person to lend an ear to Percy, and it kind of drives me insane because I want more character stuff to go off of. Like, I want to know who's close friends with who besides Pike and Grog. I want to know Pike and Grog's story as well. To be clear, I'm not saying that the show should have given us more character stuff these first 3 episodes, because I think the first 3 episodes were great. I'm saying I kind of love these characters already, and I can't wait to find out more going forward. I did hear this show was picked up for a 2nd season, which bodes well for me. We'll probably get a lot more backstory. But yeah, really looking forward to finding out more about the character dynamics. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This has been a blast. More episodes tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Full reactions on Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like, really helps the channel, and I'll see you guys soon with more. Bye, friends.